Well, it seems that the royal saviour is Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He promises to fund Meghan and Harry's security and guarding, according to his promise to Queen Elizabeth. Justin Trudeau reportedly assured the Queen that Canada will fund the security costs for Meghan and Harry, round-the-clock protection while they are in Canada. John Vagra Express UK reports, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced last week, without telling the Queen, that they intend to quit the royal family, the senior royals, and they want to become financially independent. As part of the new life, they intend to spend half the year in Canada and the other half in the UK, I guess. That's where Meghan lived for 6 years while she was filming the legal drama Suits. She was stationed in Toronto when she was doing that. A key sticking point about their new role is who should pick up the cost of their security arrangements. Well, that problem is now solved. The British taxpayer pays the estimated £1 million or $1.3 million annually. And now the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, agreed that Canadian taxpayers will be picking up the tab for the Sussex security protection while they are living in Canada, according to the Evening Standard. Prime Minister Trudeau privately assured the British monarch that Harry, Meghan, and little Archie's safety will not be compromised or jeopardized while they are living in Canada. The security arrangements could be implemented even if the couple continue to have British Royal Protection Officers from the Metropolitan Police in the UK. But the Canadian Prime Minister's offer to the Queen has been criticised by some groups in the country, in Canada. Aaron Woodrick, director of Canadian Taxpayers Federation, says, I don't think it's reasonable to expect us to pay for everything the way we do for a royal visit. If they're going to make Canada a second home, a good step in the right direction would be to pay for at least part of their security and not rely on taxpayers to fund their entire lifestyle. Canada's Finance Minister Bill Monroe denied that the Canadian government had come to any decision about covering their security costs. He told the journalist in Toronto, no, we have not spent any time thinking about this issue. We obviously are looking to ways to make sure that as a member of the Commonwealth, we play a role. We have not had any discussions on that subject at this time. Now, there's a controversy over who pays for the Sussexes and is stoking fears that there could be a furious backlash in Canada, which could be highly damaging to the reputation of the British monarchy. As we know, Canada is in the Commonwealth, and I used to, of course, live in Montreal. I am also a Canadian citizen. Every single morning, we used to sing the Canadian National Anthem and God Save the Queen every single morning. God save our gracious Queen, yes. Now, a poll as recent as 2017 found that while 43% were in favor of retaining the monarchy, as many as 41% wanted to abolish the institution following the death or abdication of Queen Elizabeth. On Monday, members of the royal family met in Sandringham to discuss, that is today, they discussed how to resolve this crisis. The meeting was attended by the Queen, Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Henry. Prince Philip had stormed out saying in a very colorful comment, what game are they playing here? Referring to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, they were joined in that conference from a telephone call from Canada by Meghan Markle. That's where she is. She's been there since Friday with little baby Archie. Now, after a meeting with the Queen, she gave her reluctant blessing to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to split in their time between the UK and Canada. She let everyone understand that even though she wanted the couple to remain as full-time senior and working royals in their roles, she supported their decision. And in her statement, she said, my family and I are entirely supportive of Harry and Meghan's desire to create a new family, a new life as a young family. Although we would have preferred them to remain full-time working members of the royal family, we respect and understand their wish to live a more independent life as a family while remaining a valued part of my family. Harry and Meghan have made clear that they do not want to be reliant on public funds in their new lives. It has therefore been agreed that there will be a period of transition in which the Sussexes will spend time in Canada and the UK. These are complex matters for my family to resolve, and there is some work to be done, but I have asked for final decisions to be reached in the coming days, she said. So we'll have more on this as the final decisions of Harry and Meghan have been made. And I suppose that they will also have new rules and codes and protocols as to the royals that are no longer fulfilling their roles with the British royals. What does that mean? Does that mean that they still get funded by the British royal purse or not? We'll see what happens in the next few days. What are your thoughts about all this? I think this is really damaging for the British royalty, yet again. We had the problem with Prince Andrew, and now we have this coming up. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.